So Ireland versus Italy. Let's talk about this Irish team. But before we do, the clubs versus country vote. Just need to tie up this loose end. And all the clubs won on the vote. Crusaders versus Japan, 78%. Harlequins versus Italy, 71%. And Toulouse versus Fiji, 70%. So a resounding victory for the clubs there. Let me know if you agree. Now, back onto this. Ireland versus Italy in Ireland. This looks like an Irish bonus point win written all over. I think it will be. Obviously, they can't take anything for granted, complacency and all that, but they've made a few changes, and all the changes I think are worth doing. Some of them are rotations, some are resting players with a few knocks, and some are just straight injuries. So let's go through it. Pretty much their first choice front row, considering Kelleher is unfortunately out for the Six Nations, which could be a problem, but Sheehan I think is an absolute superstar in the making. I think a perfect time for him to step up, very capable, so this is brilliant. I think he would have played this game anyway, but clearly now has to start. Byrne is paired with Baird in the second row. Now, Byrne is obviously a first name on the team sheet pretty much, either at second row or number 6. But Baird hasn't really broken into this Irish team. I thought he might have progressed a bit quicker than he has for Leinster as well. So this is a big shot window for him. He's got some serious athletic ability. Now he needs to put it onto an international stage. Treadwell's on the bench as well, trying to chase him down, get in that queue position for second rows. Some good depth there for Ireland. The old stager, Amani, is captaining the side, considering Sexton is on the bench. That makes sense. Then their best number 7, Van der Fleer, and a change at 8, giving Doris a start, which is a good idea. Conan on the bench, give him some competition. That'll be interesting to see how that goes. We've got Gibson Park, who's their first choice scrum half at 9, but then we've got the speedy Casey as well on the bench, so that's loads of quick ball you would think for them to play with. That could be exciting in the closing minutes of the game with Casey coming on. Carberry starts ahead of Sexton. I think Sexton could have played, but they're probably taking it a little bit cautious with him. Plus, you want to get 2 starts in a row for Carberry. I think that's a really good idea. Some really good competition for Sexton. Sexton, in the media said he agreed to it, but he'll want to get his shirt back for sure, so that'll be exciting. In the centres, we've got Henshaw. He's back. I think they might have rotated them anyway. I think Aki's carrying a few bumps and bruises, but he's really playing for that 12 shirt, and I think the 12 shirt is Aki's really, and maybe even if he performs great, he won't get the shirt back anyway, so he may be playing for a bench spot in the next game. Ringrose, their first choice 13, is there, and then a very interesting back 3. Lowe comes in onto the left wing, and he's a try scorer, out and out try scorer. Cool, there's loads of competition for wing spots. Hansen on the other wing and Lowry at fullback. Fairly small, Hansen and Lowry. You'd think against Italy it would be fine with the amount of possession they have, but something to bear in mind. You think of the other wings they've got Stockdale to come back, got Conway, Balakoon. There's loads of good options on the wing, so that's good. But hopefully Lowry goes well and really pushes Keenan for a start at 15. Solid front row on the bench of Herring, Kilcoyne and Beelum. And then we mentioned the other forwards, Casey, Sexton, and then Hume rounding it out. Probably still fighting for a bench spot with Henshaw, but you'd think Henshaw would do enough to take the bench spot off him next time. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. I think it's the right balance for this game. It looks fast, it looks exciting. If we get decent weather, could be an absolute cracker. And to be honest, it could easily be over by half-time with a bonus point in the bag, but you never know, anything could happen. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you next time.